guys, welcome back to my channel. Hope you guys are doing well. Anyway, this week we're going to touch on a subject that I did in a previous video and want to give you more options. As you can see, Harry Potter. I love Harry Potter, not gonna lie. It's a fun series. It's well written. The movies are well done. I love all the actors. Huge Rupert Grint fan. Hi, Rupert. Anyway, and I was fully like on J.K. Rowling's, like bandwagon when she came out and said Dumbledore was gay. I was like, yes, you go girl. Because I know a lot of mainstream authors do not support the LGBT plus community. And that she said that was great. But now she does not respect our brothers and sisters who are trans. And so I do not respect and support that. Anyway, I will continue to read the series. It's done. It's over with. I just will not give her any more of my money, as I've said before. I will tag a video down below that I did if this is the first time you're hearing about it, where I went into Lev Grossman's work. He wrote the Magicians series, which they made an MTV show on, which is very well written, very fun series. It's kind of like a mix of Harry Potter and Narnia, so that's always good. Anyway, so I have gone and found different publishers and booksellers lists where they have given you other options if you are into J.K. Rowling's and Harry Potter but do not wish to further support her, as I and a lot of my fellow LGBT members have decided to do. So, to get this started off, anyway, all these books, not all of them are, only a couple of these, well, really only one of these is LGBT plus, that I'm going to show you inclusive, but the others are also, are people of color inclusive, which is a problem that a lot of people have with her books also, that there's not a lot of people of color. But anyway, so the first one, like I said, which is the one that is inclusive, which is I'm a Gay Wizard. It says it right on the cover. Anyway, in this book, which is written by a person who is in the community, they go by the they them pronoun, which is V.S. Santoni. In this book, basically Johnny and his best friend Allison. Johnny himself is openly gay, high schooler. Best friend Allison is openly trans, high schooler. They dabble with magic over their summer breaks and stuff, and she's more into it than him, but stuff happens. Anyway, so it's a good adventure. I really thought this one was fun. It's not the best technically written book, but it's a lot of fun, and I would definitely read this again, and if I see more from this author, I would definitely pick it up. So anyway, all of these books I'm going through right this second are library books. So again, use your local library, use your Libby app, and there's also thrift stores, used bookstores. You don't have to spend a lot of money to read. Okay. Anyway, this is the Children of Blood and Bone, which is a person of color book, inclusive that way, and it is written by this lovely goddess right here. This is about basically more of a tribal magic use. It's magic connected to nature, and they're like powerful witches, and the king kind of comes and tries to take over and make magic disappear, and the mother gets killed. It's very sad and kind of tragic in parts, but this is very well written. I highly recommend. And then we're going into Bruja Born. which if you can tell by the use of the bruja. Again, this is a persons of color book. Again, socially inclusive, and is written by this lovely goddess right here. Anyway, this one, basically, the girl is kind of like been a magic user from birth, pretty much. All of the women in her family they are just that bruja, and she is a healer, and has like, everyone has like their own like little different powers and stuff. And she ends up going through a whole bunch of stuff, and like people die, and again, there's sad parts, as all these books have, but again, this one was very well written, I have to say. Okay, then this one, The Alchemist, The Secrets of the Immortal Nicholas Flamel. I always forget how to pronounce these names. Anyway, Simon is a mage, and he is ignored by everyone. His girlfriend dumps him, kind of like blah blah blah, sad. This one's not so much person of color or LGBT inclusive, but it's just a fun story I thought you might like. And then this one, about to knock some books over. We don't need that. It's from my own. As you can see, it's a little sticker from the store, from the thrift store. This is the school for good and evil. This series I thought was fun because there's more than one, just this book. I think this is the only one that I owned or that I've read. I need to check into it. But basically, two girls that grew up together, which is Sophia and Agatha, and the goth girl ends up going to the school for the good, where it's the little prissy, like, I want to be the pretty princess girl, ends up going to the school for, for evil. So, which was not expected. Basically, in this story, children are like kidnapped and basically trained in like magic and fairy tales and different things, and they become just that fairy tale like princesses and characters and stuff. And and this one is kind of this is definitely written for I feel like a teenage, like people, tweens, teens, kind of like literature in the YA category. I definitely, but some of these, a good portion of these are, but this one is just a fun read again. So recommend. Anyway, so oops, please don't fall over, stack. I'm going to list all these books again down there, and a couple other books that I've read in the past that I think to kind of like go in this category and that you'd really like. So again, please support your writers, because not only do sales affect them, but your local library, if they see a book is constantly being, like checked out, of course, they're going to support that author. So your library is supporting them, even if you aren't personally give them money because you can't afford to. So again, use your apps, use your library card. And I hope you guys enjoyed this. Tell me down below if there's any of these books that you have read that you liked, or any other books that you feel like are in this category, or if there's something that you think I should read. Down below, guys. Bye.